Hi everybody, it's Elizabeth. Just wanted to give you a quick video. I want to share with you some things that I have learned and some things that I know. One thing about my job, my job is talking to people. So it's amazing how God will put people in your path that you need to talk to just at the right moment. I was actually going to get my nails done and she said, "Oh, I'll be about 30 minutes." And I said, "That's okay. I'm going to run to the Rite Aid." So I ran to the Rite Aid and the pharmacist was there. Her name's Linda. And I was telling Linda about my situation and I said, "Do you have any tips or, pearls of wisdom that you can share with me?" And she said, "Let me tell you some things that I have read." She said, "Now I encourage you to go online and read for yourself." She said, "But I'm going to tell you some things that I know from reading." And these are some of the things she said. She said, "You want to go low carb because cancer lives on carbs, sugar, glucose, and fructose." Fructose, you get the sugar from the fruits. She said, "Good things to eat are sweet potatoes twice a week. But, you're not putting any of that brown sugar on it. You're just doing maybe butter and cinnamon. And salmon 3 times a week." She said that she took her fish oil and she cut it in half because she had read that sometimes fish oil is rancid. She keeps her fish oil in the refrigerator, but she took out a capsule and she smelled it and it was so bad. If a fish oil is bad, it's actually going to be bad for your body. She said eating salmon 3 times a week, she said that is just as good as a fish oil. So fish oil's out the door for me. And remember, everything I'm telling you is for me. Girl, you're on this journey for yourself. You do what you want. I'm just going to tell you some of the things that I have learned along the way because I know that I'm supposed to be doing these videos for you. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that, how it was confirmed to me a little bit later. Also some things that she said. She said D3, which our doctors will tell us D3 is good, as well as B6. She was telling me that she'd heard that if you fast before you go to chemo, when you have the chemo is going to attract right to the cancer cells because they're going to be hungry for whatever you're feeding it. Be careful what you're feeding your body. I have been extremely careful. Sugar is out the door. I do not even touch sugar anymore because nobody's going to take care of our body, our vessel, but us. We have to know what we're putting into our bodies. So be very careful with letting sugar go out the door. When you're eating berries and apples, eat organic. My mom sent me this little Reader's Digest book, and I want to read to you what it says. Going all organic. According to the Environmental Working Group's latest Clean 15 list, non-organic avocados, sweet corn, pineapples, cabbage, and frozen peas show little or no signs of pesticides. Save your money for organic versions of some pesticide-laden foods such as strawberries and apples. So be very careful with any berries and strawberries. All organic from here on out, girl. That's all that's going in this body. Organic eggs. She said eat bacon and ham, organic chicken, avocados. It's a great fat for you. I had tomatoes and avocado slices, an egg with some cheese on it, and it was fabulous. Oh my gosh, I had a great breakfast. Some oils to use. Coconut oil. Cook your eggs in coconut oil. Cook everything in coconut oil. It's great. I was cooking all my chicken in vegetable oil, the extra virgin vegetable oil. No, I'm sorry, extra virgin olive oil. And she said, don't do that. When you heat olive oil, it separates and then you're losing the good oils that are in the olive oil. Olive oil should be used cold, just regular how you use it, like on salads or in dipping breads or something like that. Let's see. Himalayan salt, it's pink. I read this online and you read everything, but I had already heard this and my mom had told me about it, and the Himalayan salt, which is pink, is better for us than white salt. The reason being, white salt actually has grains of sand in it, which in your body are scraping your body. So go with the Himalayan salt. I want to share with you, remember my little box I was telling you about that has my vitamins? Well, I didn't really get a chance to tell you everything that's in this, but because we're up in the mountains and my mom and my brother are here with me, and hopefully you'll get a chance to see them if they'll let me video you. I'm going to tell you what's in the box. My brother's shaking his head no. Okay, my mom was telling me, you know, because sometimes we get a little upset stomach, and so she was telling me, go and get some ginger. So I got some ginger, but my mom brought me some actually chunks of ginger so that you can suck on the ginger. My brother was telling me how he had gotten a really bad upset stomach and nothing was helping him. And Mom brought over ginger and he started sucking on the ginger and his stomach ache went away. So get yourself some ginger, whether it's in the little candies or the kind that you can just suck on. Something you can't go without. Biotin Dry Mouth Oral Rinse. This stuff is great. You don't want to use it too often, but you do want to rinse your mouth out because your mouth gets really dry. And one thing they've told me too is to be using lemon in my water. So now all my waters are lemon waters. I try to kind of mix and match it so everything's not lemon water, but most of it. Got my D3, 1,000 milligram. This is something I was telling you about before, doTERRA DDR Prime Essential Oil Cellular Complex. We want to build up our cells, okay? Again, this is what I'm doing. You do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to share with you what's working for me so far, so good. Got my B6 in here. Got to take one of these 3 times a day. And they told me to take Aleve body for your body and also Claritin. I got the generic brands, but I'm taking these, you know, as prescribed. This one is every 12 hours. This one's every 24 hours. And they say it's supposed to help because they say the chemo will make our fingers and our toes numb. So far, so good. I don't have any of that either. A little tube of extra emollient night cream. What do we need this for? Dry areas. Where your port is. And I'll show you where my port is. There's my port. And it's healing beautifully. Why? Every morning and every night I put extra emollient night cream on. It moisturizes it. It keeps it from being dry and itchy. It's a wonderful product for anything dry on your body. Something else, let's see. Oh, I told you about this. This is doTERRA frankincense. And what I do, I haven't done it today, but I just take a little dab, put it under my tongue. Again, you don't have to do this, but this is what I'm doing. And I also rub it on where the tumors are. And like I told you, my tumors have shrunk. My doctor's thrilled. I'm thrilled. My husband's thrilled. The whole family's thrilled. It was a fabulous experience. This is something else. If you get constipated, you may want to try something that's very natural. And this is what the pharmacist recommended. It was another pharmacist, but it's Senokot, S-E-N-O-K-O-T, and then S. It works gently overnight. So if you do get constipated, you might want to use something like this because there's lots of side effects that we're going to have in this. So far, I've been very fortunate, haven't had any. This is the biggest thing you have going for you, your mind. What the mind believes, it conceives. I will not allow any negativity in my body. My nail technician and I had this little event where I just, you know, kind of broke down with her and I said, you know what, I'm done with this. No more. No more. I will not allow anyone to be negative around me and they'll allow me to become negative. Because what happens when somebody will tell you, I'm so sorry this is happening. Say, it's okay, God's got this. We're okay. We're okay. Because the more you're telling yourself you're okay, the more you're going to be okay. Okay, I can tell you, I have prayers that I pray every single day, and it's all about health over my body. God is inside me. God is watching over me. You tell those tumors to go to hell, okay? You tell them to dry up and be gone because they're not going to be in your body. They are only here for a short time. We are getting rid of them. Okay, you be positive, and I promise you, your whole outlook and everybody around you is going to start going, wow, that girl's positive. That girl, I can't believe her. You're the most positive person I know. Why? Because we choose to. You can get up in the morning and you can be grumpy. You can be positive. Choose to be positive. You're going to make the whole world around you a whole lot happier. God has given us this just for a little tiny bit. It's like my husband said. He said, we've had this much time together. We have this little bit of a hump. We have this much more time together. So don't worry about that little hump. Let's just get through it as quick as we can, as positive as we can. And remember, Your mind is the best thing you have going for you. So I'm going to take you a little bit later because we are in the mountains. I'm going to take you up to the mountains so that you can see some of God's country. Bye. Now I probably have to show my brother how to shut this off.